Alright, in today's video we're going to show you how to import your own pictures, your own designs to make something to be able to print on the 3D printer. This is something you can work on as we finish other projects in class. It takes anywhere from an hour to two, maybe even more to print some of these, so if you finish yours, and we have 4 or 5 people finish, it's going to be a little while before yours can get printed. So just be patient when we get to the printing stages. If you make it, we'll get it printed. Here's an example of a UK logo. I'm also going to show you a letter for those of you who want to maybe just print maybe your initials or something like that, if you're not into sports or something. But I'll show you a couple different ways to do this and then let you get on with that. So first thing you're going to need to do is go out and find a picture. So let's go over here to the Google. And I just like Google Images. You may have another one you want to use. So I go to Google and I select Images. And for instance, I'm going to look up University of Kentucky logo. And of course, there's all kinds of them here. So we'll take this one right here. It's nice and big. We're going to save this. Okay, so save image as. If you're in Firefox or Internet Explorer, there's something on here, save picture as, somewhere on this screen right here. So select that. And then it's going to ask you where you want to put it. I would put it in your pictures folder over here on the left. You put it on the desktop, just somewhere where you know you can get to it. So I'm going to select on pictures here, and we'll just call it UK logo. And we'll save. And then we'll come back over here to our Inventor Pro. If you picked a different picture, that's fine. Here's how you're going to insert that picture. So we're going to make a new file. Standard.ipt. Okay, we're going to create a sketch. Of course, we're going to choose the X and Y plane. Now, if you look up here in this corner, up here by the green check, if you go over 1, 2, 3 buttons, it looks like a sunset. It's called Insert Image. If you'll click on that, it will bring you to a file here or a window where you can insert pictures. If yours doesn't default to pictures, you can click on this arrow up here at the top. You can click on your name and find My Pictures. You can find that there. So we scroll down through here, and there's our UK logo. See, I've already got it in here once. So from another class. So we're going to open that up. And now if you look, it looks like I'm not putting anything at all in there. But I'm just going to click. It really doesn't matter where. Okay. Now we can sort of see here that this is not. It's a little big. To zoom out here so you can see everything. Alright, now what we're going to do here is we're going to trace around these edges here. You can just hit escape to clear everything off. So I select line, and I select my line tool, and I'm just going to trace this outside edge here. Okay, the good thing about this logo is that it is pretty much all straight lines. And so you just continue tracing around the edges here. Alright. I'm not going to sit here and do every bit of it because it'll take a little bit to perfect. But you get the general idea. If you're doing straight lines, this is what you do. Alright, so let me show you an example here of what you would do if you had a curve, like you're doing a letter or something like that. So let me make a new file here, new standard part. And let's say you want to do something that has some curves to it. So we're going to insert a picture, and we'll insert that letter S right here. Okay, we'll place that up here. Again, it's a little bit bigger than we need it to be, so we'll zoom out, right-click and hit OK, or hit Escape to clear everything off. Now, you're going to use the Spline tool up here, and you're going to trace around these edges here. It doesn't matter if you're precisely on the line. Just use the line as kind of a guide. The only annoying thing about this is that every time you click, that little green check and green plus comes up. That's basically how you stop doing this. Like if you hit the green check, it stops the line you're currently drawing and finishes it. If you hit the plus, it stops the line, but then it allows you to keep going. I would recommend you don't trace this all in one big piece, because if you screw something up and you at the very end, you'll have to erase everything. So if you stop every little bit there and then start over again, it'll be a lot better for you if you have to trim something up. Okay, so let me show you what this would look like finished over here. Go back to the sketch and you can really kind of see it here. You can see I traced all the way around here. And notice it doesn't stay right on the line here. I made it a little bit thicker just because the plastic was going to be thin. And then when we put the nail polish remover or acetone on it to make it shiny, you don't want it really thin because it'll cut through there and basically melt it. So you can see there that it's been traced all the way around with the spline tool, and then we finished the sketch and we extruded it out. Now, most of these extrusions are not very deep, half an inch maybe, quarter of an inch. You don't want a full inch because that's a really thick piece of plastic and it will take a long time to print, and it's really just sort of a wasteful thing there. So that's the basic gist of it. It'll help you at least get started, and it's something you can do while we finish working on other things.